The Island Without Shadows, July 2019. The news about the death of Jeffrey Epstein flooded every media outlet. The official version sounded clear, but for journalist Mark Grayson, there were too many gaps. His intuition, which had saved him more than once, told him the story wasn't over. 3 days after the news broke, he received a strange letter. No return address. Inside, a flash drive and a note. They didn't erase everything. The flash drive contained only one file, coordinates in the Atlantic Ocean and a single word: return. A week later, Mark stood in a small airport staring at an old plane. The pilot didn't ask questions. He simply said, "You're not the first one going there." "Do many come back?" Mark asked. The pilot just smiled. The island appeared suddenly, like a stain in the endless ocean. Perfectly beautiful, yet deeply unsettling. As soon as Mark stepped onto the sand, he felt it, like he was being watched. His phone showed no signal. The first buildings looked abandoned, but not destroyed. Doors were slightly open. Inside, everything was clean. Glasses still sat on tables as if someone had left just hours ago. But there was dust, a thin layer of time. Inside the main building, he found a massive hall filled with portraits. The faces were familiar: politicians, businessmen, famous figures. And in every painting, there was something wrong. Their eyes looked alive. A chill ran down his spine. On the second floor, behind heavy doors, he found a server room. Most of the equipment was destroyed, but one computer was still running. On the screen, a list of names. Next to them, dates and labels: visit, contact, risk. Some names were crossed out. Suddenly, something slammed in the hallway. Mark froze. Footsteps, slow, precise. He turned around. Nothing. But the sound didn't stop. He quickly inserted the flash drive and started copying. 10%, 25%. The footsteps were getting closer. The lights flickered. 50%. "You're too late," a voice said from the darkness. Mark turned sharply. A man stood in the doorway, his face hidden in shadow. "Who are you?" Mark whispered. "The one who stayed. 75%. "This place was supposed to disappear," the stranger said. "But people always want more." "People deserve to know the truth." The man chuckled quietly. "Truth. It's already recorded. Just not for everyone. 100%. The computer beeped. The lights went out completely. Darkness filled the room. Mark felt someone standing right next to him, too close. "You'll take it with you," the voice whispered. "But will anyone believe you?" Mark didn't answer. He ran. The corridors felt longer than before. Doors slammed shut on their own. Windows darkened. The island felt alive. When he reached the shore, the waves were stronger than before. The boat that brought him was still there. The engine was already running, as if someone was waiting. Mark turned around. At the edge of the jungle, a figure stood, watching him. He got into the boat and left without looking back. Days later, he published the story. The files opened, empty. No names, no evidence. His article was quickly deleted. His account was blocked. His phone started receiving messages. "You saw too much. Stop." Then the last one came. "Come back." Mark stared at the screen for a long time. Then he opened the map. The coordinates hadn't changed. The island was still there. And this time he decided not to return home. Far away in the middle of the ocean, the surveillance cameras turned on again. And on one of the screens, a new message appeared: "Guests arriving soon.